toy sold at Target and Walmart is creating real problems these days. Orbeez guns shoot pea-sized water pellets.
So in Newport, these toy guns are part of an ongoing problem these days. WLWT News' Brian Hamrick is live now with the issue big enough to get the attention of police. Hi there, Brian.
Yeah, hey, Cherie. Well, these Orbeez guns have become very popular among teenagers. Now, probably won't break the skin if you get hit by one. It probably would leave a welt. But the real concern in some of these neighborhoods around Newport is the real danger is what happens after someone gets hit.
It's not a real gun, but it is creating real trouble.
They just keep coming around here shooting things up, destroying people's property.
In the Newport neighborhoods around Liberty Street, people say teens have started acting aggressive and creating problems with this new device.
They're provoking people, wanting to start fights with people, and they run around all around town.
So the toy guns are only part of the issue?
Yeah, that's part of the issue. That's the main part.
Matthew Bryant lives on Liberty along with the rest of his young family. They've taken pictures and video of some of the trouble. They say the teens have been acting aggressive and shooting random people.
They just keep shooting people with them. Like, they'll be walking by and they'll shoot people with them.
Kind of dare them to do something about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the device. It's called an Orbeez water pellet gun. These were confiscated by Newport police. Getting hit by a projectile might not be the biggest problem. Retaliation after, well, that could be.
They look like fun, but they're dangerous.
Newport Police Captain Paul Kunkel says they've already written citations to parents and confiscated some of the Orbeez. And maybe the biggest concern is that some of them have been painted to look like real guns.
And a lot of times when they're running up down the street, people don't know what these are. To some people, these might portray themselves as a real gun.
Police have added targeted patrols to look for Orbeez and set their sights on finding real trouble launched from the barrel of a toy gun.
Yeah, now police say they are making progress on this in addition to the patrols. They've talked to a lot of these parents. In fact, that's where some of these guns came from. They turned them over to police, more concerned about the safety of the teens who were carrying them. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Brian, thanks so much. Scattered showers possible for